maybe I'm wrong for saying this, maybe I'm way off, but the majors, I think, are in actively doing a hostile takeover of the 48% independent. I mean, we see it with the majors buying out Capitol, buying out Atlantic.
I don't think you're way off at all. I think the majors are grasping at whatever straws they can because they know that artists have woken up.
Yeah. And
that artists want to own their intellectual property, their music, their likeness, and they want to run their own careers. And so, desperate times call for desperate measures if you're the majors. And although they have all the resources in the world, they realize that they're losing power, they're losing stroke in the ecosystem.
Yeah. They don't want another Napster LimeWire situations. And then weren't able to build their own Spotify's. So they are like, now we have to take over this paradigm shift.
And the best thing we can do, not to interrupt, but the best thing I think we can do to counteract that is not to try to fight City Hall and fight fire with fire. If there's no room at that table, build your own table.
You got to build your own table. And the onus shouldn't be on the artist. The artist is already asked to be this influencer now and content creator and work out these deals with so-and-so and build these teams. Where's the art? Like, no wonder art's flatlined and turned into just like super compressed auto-tune pop, like,
because you have to get it out as quickly as possible so you can get back to making TikToks.
Yes. And that's, and ironically, we'll get to Megalon in a second, but back to the majors doing this hostile takeover and, Capitol and Atlantic are not good examples of taking over the independent side, but I mean, who's remaining? Rough Trade, Sub Pop, like
Proc's still out there.
Yeah, and there's a bunch. There's a lot of independents that are super successful with fantastic artist rosters. Like, so the argument now comes down to in terms of digital fingerprint, digital talent twins. Is it a walled garden? Like UMG is demanding, and that's why they didn't work with Suno, who's giving end users basically full rights of output. I think the catch is that they can train on everything, just like Spotify can train on your songs, just like DistroKid can train on your songs. That's their new terms and conditions. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but UMG wants walled garden, wants the artists that opt in, who make their voice prints and their digital talent, musician, like generative models, much like AIODE. They want it walled garden so that artists can just use these tools in-house and within their ecosystem to do generative output at scale.
Because it gives them all the control.
All the power, and it gives the labels say in how the artist uses it or not. And these artists signed on 360 deals years ago, and that were just basically adaptive, saying like, we have control of your voice.
Yeah.
Your eyes are gonna get wide at the advance. They're gonna get wider still at what you can't do with your own voice and artistic talents.